Climbing up the foothills of Snowdon, a young woman is endeavouring to fulfil a dream of becoming an upland hill farmer. 26-year-old Teleri Fielden was not born into hill farming, no acres or farmhouse to inherit, but she has won a golden opportunity, a scholarship. To manage for a year, Llyndy Isaf, a National Trust farm of over 600 acres. It's stocked with sheep and cattle, and she's supported by mentors and neighbours, so providing her with a rare chance to break into the male-dominated farming industry.
It can definitely be tough physically as a small, not particularly strong person, and mentally on the tough days. But the work's so varied, I love it. And just hopefully if I can get as much experience as possible this year, I should be one step closer to my childhood dream of becoming a farmer. And to be honest, there's nowhere more beautiful than Snowdonia to be farming in. Murray. When it's light and I open my curtains and it's a clear day, I can see Snowdon, which is, yeah, it's a pretty good view from my window. I'm a pretty lucky person. It's been quite a steep learning curve, some of it. There's definitely been days where it's been chucking it down and things are going wrong and I can't lift a gate by myself, but I still, in general, absolutely love it. I'm just learning so much, just every day.
First job of the day is to feed the cattle.
This is going to be the maternity ward, basically. These are Welsh Blacks, so they're native to Wales, obviously. And what they were originally bred for is they're a dual purpose. So instead of just your really beefy cow or your very milky cow, they were bred to do both, basically. The other reason we use them is that they're very hardy. Yes, I'm talking about you. Good girls. At the moment, we've just got our 6 lovely ladies, and they're all in calf, so we scanned them last month. So Cawr, the bull, which means giant in Welsh, he's done his job well. Hopefully all will go well and we'll have some lovely little Welsh black calves.
While living on her own on the farm with her young dog Roy, she's backed up by the Trust's team at the neighbouring farm, Llyndy.
Basically, once we've all done our morning feeding, we meet in the stafell paned, so the tea room, make plans for the day and have a general chit-chat. I'll have my porridge. Nes I dropio'r hwrdd mewn, so maen nhw'n fin 11th of April onwards. Pa mor gyflym ddylwn ni ddod ar singles and all? Everything we do together is in Welsh. I'm not first language Welsh, I'm second language Welsh, but everything here, all of our work is all done in Welsh and we speak Welsh to each other, and it would feel weird to speak in English with each other, actually. When I work alongside people that have grown up on a farm, I'm just in awe of them. The things that are so natural and easy to them, I'm having to sort of learn and practice, and I take sort of 10 times as long as they do. So that can be quite hard because you can feel as if you're so far behind their skills, really. Sorry, Beth. Everyone always asks me, you know, oh, are you lonely? And sometimes you feel like that. Yeah, I've sat down and cried. But I've probably laughed at myself more often than I've cried at myself, so as long as that balances out, I think. Yeah. Having a dog around's really good as well, because he just gets on with it. So, you know, it's not like it's just me by myself, so. Because you've got the animals to look after, you just carry on, you just keep doing it. You know, there's always something to do. And then, yeah, you just stop and Oh, I live here.
Teleri's flock of ewes have been wintering on rich lowland pasture, 50 miles away from Llyndy. Today, they've been scanned to see how many lambs Teleri can expect.
Feels a bit like when you're expecting your A-level results, and it's all based on, you know, what's going to happen the next year hinges on this day, and it's like results day. So if they're all empty, I've majorly failed as a farmer.
This is a double. So there's a head, body, body, double. Double. Double.
Oh, we've got loads of twins. So all the ones that have got stripes on their bums, they're all twins. So what you actually want with the smaller Welsh Mountain ewe, you want them to rear one good lamb. Whereas these lot are going to have probably small twins, which is okay. It's just they're going to have to be on better grass, which isn't one that I have much of.
There's one empty.
One empty.
22 singles.
Right.
31 doubles.
More lambs may sound good, but twins are weaker and less likely to survive the tough conditions of Snowdonia. A few weeks later, and it's time to fetch the flock of pregnant ewes with a farming mentor, Arwyn, and bring them back to Llyndy. But Teleri is apprehensive about the roundup, as Roy is still learning to be a sheepdog.
I'm just worried about needing to gather the twins in, say something starts lambing, I want to get them all in, and him just being too quick with them, basically.
Yeah.
He's
yeah.
fast.
Yeah.
He's definitely...
Will he walk at your heel? Will he come?
That's getting better. I've been doing a bit of sort of lead, walk on, stand, heel.
Yeah.
That's coming a bit, but he's so enthusiastic. He just wants to go.
Oh boy. Come by. Stand. Good boy. Stand! Stand there! Stand there! Stand! Oh! What's going wrong? Here. Everything's going wrong. Partly it's just lack of work. He's young and he's got way too much energy. He's not walking behind them, he's just running after them. You need quite a different dog when you're lambing. They need to be real gentle. He's just running them. And if they get a bit of stress or they have to run a lot just before they're due to lamb, they can abort. Yeah, I think he's got quite a lot more work to do.
I thought he did okay. He brought the sheep. You'd have gathered them in. You'd have got them in today, and I didn't think, he brought them at a reasonable pace. I thought he was fine.
The ewes with twins get the prime site at Llyndy, but this is open, more exposed, and with thinner grass than where they've been.
These are the ones expecting twins. This isn't ideal just because there's not much shade or shelter for lambing, but it's the best grass I've got. Plus the shed's just here if we have some sort of horrific weather, they can come in for a bit.
With the start of spring, calving is already underway.
Here we go. And he's out. Well, that was a relief. I was a bit worried because she seemed to just stay the same signs for days. So I was starting to get a bit worried, but healthy, happy heifer calf. And
Also managed to get a little bit of time with this guy too. All in a lunchtime break.
Meanwhile, outside, lambing is in full swing, and Teleri checks the health of the small twin lambs.
There we go. Hello, little one. Not to wiggle. Good boy. Won't be long. So far, it's okay, but I don't want to jinx it.
One ewe is in serious trouble. She's fitting continuously.
Okay, a small quad.
Teleri goes for help at Tafod y Llan and soon returns with experienced shepherd Elgan. He thinks the ewe may not be getting enough minerals out of the poor grass after giving birth to twins and injects calcium.
Well, I suspect the best thing we can do is just leave her peacefully and hopefully that the treatment she's had is going to work.
Overnight, the ewe dies.
You don't need milk.
Now, Teleri has 2 orphan lambs to care for. What's more worrying is whether other ewes will follow, if the grass isn't giving them enough minerals to survive.
Had a fairly disastrous weekend. After that one ewe died unexplainedly on Thursday, I've now had another 3 in quick succession. Quite similar stuff, so twitching, a little bit of frothing. And by the time I got them up into the shed and started treating them, they were dead. So I rang the vet, spoke to them. They're going to come pick them up on tomorrow morning, Monday morning, and do a post-mortem. It's so horrible because you find them there and it's grim to watch. And all of them had lambed. So I've got orphan lambs coming out of my ears. I had another ewe who decided that a great place to give birth would be on the side of the river and promptly dropped her lamb in the river. So fished him out. He was dead. So she has now adopted one of the lambs of the first ewe that died. And what we did with the lamb that she dropped in the river, we skinned him, and then basically that jumper there we put on her so that she thought that it was her lamb. So she's adopted this one as if it's her own now. Don't choose farming if you want to have relaxing weekends. They don't exist. Monday tomorrow, new day. Hopefully it will be much better.
With ewes dying and the lambs vulnerable, Teleri's hardly sleeping at all, getting up in the middle of the night to check her flock. One lamb Teleri's particularly concerned about has been given the letter V. V is a twin, but has been rejected by the mother as she can't cope with 2 lambs.
Is it V? It's V! It's the... literally a few hours ago, one of them lambed right at the loop, and there was two of them, and the ewe was starting to leave her behind. She was like the smaller of the two, and she obviously has left her behind. Oh, Cariad. I will... Normally I'd leave her to it, but I'm going to pick her up and just see if the ew's gone down there. She's obviously decided she doesn't want twins. So that's the mum. Let me just try first. Come by. Stand there. Come by. Stand, that'll do, that'll do, that'll do. Come by. Stand, stand. Stand, that'll do, that'll do, that'll do. Murray. Okay, so the two are together. Just get out of the way. If it was daytime, I'd probably bring her in and put the two together in a pen, but I don't want to disturb them now. She's pushing it away. She's just not sure. I still don't want any more dead lambs. Oh. It's trying to suckle, but she's not letting him. I'm gonna leave it to Mum. Mum's know best, yeah? Please, hopefully. Oh. So that's you. I don't know where V is. I feel like something must have had her. But then I'd have been surprised that it wouldn't have taken the new ones as well. Even if you're out there checking regularly at night, the fox only needs a few minutes and it's in and it's got it. But yeah, you do doubt yourself. You do start thinking, should I have done this? Should I have done that?
What do you have in your utility? I have... Hello, I'm a Vannery.
I'm only lambing 55 ewes. To make it pay, people tend to lamb between like 600 and 1,000 ewes. Like, it's given me another level of respect for farmers. I just don't know how they do it.
I need to bottle feed you, don't I?
I knew it was going to be a harder period, I guess. The only thing that it's made me think is if I was to take on a tenancy after this, it would need to be either like share farming with someone else or a very practical man. Find a farming boy.
One place Teleri can meet lots of men is at the local market in Dolgallai. But the average age is well over 60.
There's not many other young girls, definitely not. There's a couple. I do feel sometimes like I stick out like a sore thumb a little bit. But, you know, once they suss out who you are and then you're absolutely fine.
Teleri has brought her yearling cows for sale and she's nervous. This is her first time selling at a cattle market.
I was sort of watching the cattle really and sort of trying not to meet people's eyes. So you don't know who's bought them. You don't, like, it's so hard to understand what they're saying. It just sort of happens in a bit of a blur, really. They got to a certain point in the price and it was stalling a bit. So he went, oh, 5 something, as in, is that okay?
12, 6 and 10, Terry.
Yeah.
12, 6 of it, 15.
So I just went, don't know. Yeah, go for it. And he was really good. He ignored me and carried on and got it up higher.
Tomlinson is 6-13, Tomlinson is 6-13. Right from
Yeah, I think your nerves come more from sort of, it's you and your stock, and your stock are kind of representing you, and you sort of don't want to look as if you don't know what you're doing. But they're very lovely here once you're in.
5 with it, 8-5-2, here, 5-5. Folks in the morning, 8-5-2, folks in the morning, 8-5-2.
Yeah, too.
I did, folks in the morning, 8-5-2.
It's late spring, and the post-mortem results of the fitting ewes are back, but they're frustratingly inconclusive.
We decided it was more likely to be magnesium because they were all ewes that had healthy big twins. Hello. Off of the same field a few weeks after lambing. So at the point where they were giving out the most milk, basically.
Despite the setback with the ewes, only 6 lambs out of 70 were lost, which is a good outcome and a testament to Teleri's care. The spring grass is finally beginning to grow after late snow, so it's time to let the mountain do the work and move the animals up. But grazing is limited at Llyndy. It has to dovetail with conservation to protect the precious woodland, flora and fauna for which Llyndy receives most of its income in grants, and it's why the National Trust bought it. Teleri is advised on conservation by her ecologist mentor, Sabine.
If you had a lot of cattle in this bog,
Yeah.
the cows would be damaging the nests of the waterfoals, because here it's possible that the waterfoals are nesting above ground, not even underground in burrows.
Okay.
The interesting balance is, how do you produce good meat in the uplands of Wales and deliver on nature, delivering habitats for these rare species that are present at Llyndy?
What Sabine's really good at is taking you out and showing you the things that you're trying to sort of enhance or protect. So once you've actually seen them, you start noticing a lot more when you're walking around. Oh yeah, that's that sundew, and oh, that's why I'm not putting them in here now. So it helps a lot. It makes it make a lot more sense.
It's summer, and the sheepdog trials at Hafod y Llan are only a few days away. They need sheep, and Teleri joins the team to gather them in. Sadly, Roy is injured and has been left at home.
So I stuck with Heaven and we did the middle ground. Heaven is a shepherd for the National Trust, and he works basically on moving the sheep off the more vulnerable areas. His dogs are amazing and his whistling is legendary. It's really piercing. You don't want to stand anywhere near him.
The annual sheepdog trials at Hafod y Llan attract some of the best shepherds in Wales. So it's time for Teleri to pick up some good tips and techniques.
I think I need to learn to whistle next. I think that's the next step. Ti'n neud fel na?
Ie, mae'n mysau dwi wislo de. Ti'n fel un. Pa dwi'n wislo ar y ci yn mynydd.
Ie. O ti'n just neud e fel na?
Fel un. Right. Left.
Ie.
Stop. Stop. Iawn.
So stop di fel un hir.
Wedyn, walk on. A wedyn, look back, go back.
Whoa.
Now showing them how to do it.
Yeah.
Teleri is coming to the end of her year at Llyndy, with just the shearing to get through, before leaving for pastures new.
So the ewes will be the same weight as me.
It's not supposed to be a wrestling match, it's supposed to be balance and technique that I probably haven't got yet, so. Yeah, mushy.
Hi.
Come on, lovey, let me do it. I'm just not very good at the balance yet. So, yeah, if I haven't got someone there to grab, it all goes a bit wrong. I think I'm definitely stronger than I was, definitely. Yeah, my arms in particular maybe, but nothing compared to... They look so funny once they've been shorn. You all right, girls? You feeling a bit funny? They're like, what the heck just happened?
Shearing sheep is essential for their welfare, but it loses money. The value of the fleece meeting only a fraction of the costs.
I think maybe with the sort of people are more aware now of sort of plastics and microfibres, and it'd be nice to think that there'd be a switch back to this sort of, you know, your natural fleece that's everywhere anyway. Yeah, at the moment there's just too much of it and not enough demand. 45p.
As well as low wool prices, Brexit is looming, with uncertainty over the future of farming, including grants which are vital for Llyndy. So the Trust is looking for continuity, while Teleri is considering what to do next.
I'm on month 9 of the scholarship, and then I've had a couple of offers for, it was an educational farm up in Cumbria, and another sort of marketing position and farming down in Pembrokeshire. So having to think about those, obviously coming to the end of here, but I've had an offer from the Trust and from the Young Farmers Club to trial out an extension at Llyndy. So I'm going to get another couple of years. I'm really excited about staying. Looking back, I can't believe I've done the things that I've done. So I'm really excited to kind of do things a second time round and hopefully be a lot better at it. I don't know if I'm a complete shepherdess yet. I think I've still got a couple of years, manage a couple more winters. Yeah, hopefully by the end I'll be a shepherdess of Snowdonia.